Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Doom 2016 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we'll be finishing up the Lazarus Labs. In the last episode, Samuel told us that what Olivia Pierce was looking for was an item called the Crucible. And Vega told us that it's somewhere in the Titan's realm. So yeah, we got to get back to hell in order to go pick up the Crucible.
We have to go back to hell. That is amazing.
Damn it, grenade! Stop trying to blow me up. This combat arena is actually one of the more fun ones in this specific level. The only big issue that I have with this combat arena is that we don't end up actually fighting any Barons of Hell for this one. So, despite how interesting a combat arena this ends up being, even though it's really just a big circle and there's no actual ammo or anything really significant happening in this one. This honestly ends up being one of the more fun to actually fight stuff in, because the ring that we're on is large enough to where we can actually maneuver around our opponents, despite the fact that it feels like two hallways on top of each other, and the fact that our enemies, specifically the imps, get to use the environment a bit more than we do.
Well, you're making the right move by staying in the outer ring of this couple circles that we have, so that you can't get attacked by enemies that are behind you. Not easily, anyway.
I saw a Cacodemon.
I see your braids.
Hello, Cacodemon. And glory kill the Cacodemon.
Yay.
I'm trying to see if I can actually get the tactical scope mastery done for the heavy assault rifle before we reach the end. I think we only get about halfway there, honestly. I like the tactical scope on the heavy assault rifle. I don't like it as much as micro missiles, to be perfectly honest. But that's mostly because micro missiles, just sounds cooler. It's got, it's got a cooler graphical effect, and it.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
But yeah, I like that combat arena. I really do. It's kind of short, though, and we don't fight anything that's really all that difficult. They even stopped throwing the Cyber Mancubi against us for that particular one, which is really weird, because that arena really could use some of the heavier demons in it in order to, help it stand out.
Well, we have an objective now, and the imperative is further along in the map, not just there.
True. Hello, Olivia. Yeah, she was actively sacrificing employees in order to gain demonic presence of power and favor.
Now that is pretty metal. Only thing is that, well, okay, so that means that, yeah, she's, would it be more wicked if she was the one performing the sacrifice, or doing what the game did, which was she commanded others to do the sacrifice
Commanding
for
others.
her? Yeah, I agree.
Alright, and where is it? Come on, where is it? I know it's down here somewhere. Damn
They
it!
call that murder in the second degree.
It's not that it's murder in the second degree. It's that it's manipulating others to sacrifice for you to gain personal power. I am looking for the lever. There is a lever. Here's the lever.
That was a well-hidden one.
Only because the map coloring for this area is a bit iffy. But by pressing that lever, we unlock, ta-da! Doom level, the classic map, the Tower of Babel. Aha!
The Tower of Babel. Nice. That's the tower that God destroyed in the Old Testament in order to fragment the languages of men, so that there was not just one uniform language.
Yeah. There we go.
Heh.
Alright, we got one more combat arena left, and then the boss.
Among the games that we've done for Rocket Rabbit, I dare say that this game has given me more opportunities to employ my knowledge of Scripture than any other.
And I like that. And I like that, to be perfectly honest. A majority of those are, not necessarily tongue in cheek, but they're not significant. To be perfectly honest.
Right, they're off the beaten path. Like, we're not just talking about David and Goliath or Samson and Delilah. Like, yeah, we've heard those stories to death. Now we're getting to the more niche and obscure references. Albeit Lazarus is a pretty easily recognizable reference from the Bible.
But here's the thing. I don't recognize Lazarus from the Bible. I recognize Lazarus from DC Comics.
I recognize Lazarus from Casper.
Was Lazarus the name of the professor that was Casper's dad?
No, it was the name of the machine that they use in order to attempt to bring Casper back to life.
Oh, okay. Hey, Olivia.
What'd she do now?
Ready for activation.
This helm will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies.
Stop trying to shoot the hologram in the head.
But shooting the hologram in the head is fun.
But it doesn't do anything.
Without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
Because Samuel Hayden is a businessman. All right. I am attempting to find as many of the secrets as I can, going through this. But the big thing that we're actually doing right here is maxing out our Seek and Destroy upgrade, right? Oh, damn it!
Searching, seek and destroy. Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it.
Oh, now that I finally make it up here, you just decide to jump down at me. Ah. There, Seek and Destroy is done. Now
Nice.
We can glory kill from further away. Mwah. I know that there's a secret down here. I just forget where it is. There's also this ammo box.
How do you make a game better that lets you move fast? Let the player move even faster.
Sometimes that works. Not all the time, but sometimes that works.
I guess haste would be the exception to the rule. Is that now you're moving too fast?
Yeah. Your player still needs the ability to control their movement. Is the thing. It's one of the things that Sonic, does well, but not perfectly.
Like faster, too fast. Faster.
I missed out on a secret back there. Oh well.
It's all right. It's supposed to be missed on some playthroughs as a secret.
At unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
All right. And in order to get into this combat arena, you have to walk through this portal, and you get thrown into it.
Oh, I see quad damage.
I want to save the quad damage for the cyber incubi that show up during the last part of this fight.
Right. Don't blow your load on the first wave. You should be well
there's
familiar.
So many dudes here, have a BFG round.
Nice. Fucking chain lightning, bro.
Yeah. There are a couple of BFG rounds in this combat arena, like right here, and I would like to use them for the cyber incubi that come out, but I would also like to save them for the upcoming boss fight if I need them.
Demonic presence at unsafe
Jeez, over there, talk about treating us with kid gloves. They give us BFG ammo, there's a quad damage upgrade. We're already fucking kicking ass just with our basic abilities.
Yes. However, the reason why they do that is because this is, once again, another combat arena that specs pretty heavily into the verticality aspect of Doom. Again, because of how much verticality is in this level, I don't really like this combat arena, but the big reason ends up being because there are way too many fucking imps in this one. You'll notice it here, like 5 out of every 15 enemies that we fight in this combat arena end up being imps. It's kind of nutso.
Yeah, don't use your big blowy uppy stuff on the little guys. Save it for the big guys. Okay, well, I'm not really sure why you elected to use a BFG round.
I didn't want to deal with the Pinky. Pinky is honestly one of the more difficult enemies for me to specifically deal with. I am not good. I am not good at handling the pinkies.
Yeah, you want to get rid of Pinky before you lose track of him. There are a lot of blind
All right,
spots
now that
in
we've
this
got the
arena.
quad damage, this should be over because there's this Hell Knight left, and then Cyber Mancubi.
All right, good timing. Not perfect timing. You could have delayed it for when the Cyber Mancubi actually spawned, but it's good timing.
And there we go. It was a Cyber Mancubi and a Mancubus.
Oh, how about that?
All right, loot the extra armor that's floating around. Maybe some of the ammo if we can still pick it up. But here we
Then
go.
go down the elevator.
So I mentioned last part that we were going to fight a boss in this level. Do you remember that?
Core will cause a rift that will send you back to hell.
Yeah, as Samuel mentions here, we're gonna fight the Cyber Demon.
We will pull you out.
Yay.
Are you familiar with the original Cyber Demon from Doom 1?
Nope.
Well, he was an extremely tall bastard with a rocket launcher arm.
Rocket launcher arm. Alright, I guess the
Full
game
health.
wants us to check out the codex so we have an idea as to what we're dealing with before we risk dying on the first try.
No, oh, it's okay. I mean, surely this door is here mostly for cosmetic reasons. Like, holy shit!
El Gigante, anyone?
El Gigante didn't have a fucking Inferno rocket launcher.
But he did have a big freaking door.
Meet the Cyber Demon.
This guy has a health bar.
Yeah, he does. All right. The cheese that I'm going to be using for this fight is mostly just using the Gatling rotor on the chain gun, and if you manage to empty most of your rounds into the Cyber Demon's head, you'll end up shaving his health quite a bit. And here's the stupidly amazing thing about normal mode is that every time you get to a specific threshold, the bosses that you're fighting drop additional ammo, and they drop
Yeah, I
full
saw
stacks
that.
of ammo. Believe it or not. It is fucking ridiculous that they drop full stacks of ammo, but they do.
Okay.
So with a Gatling rotor,
so
with a
he's
fully upgraded Gatling rotor on your chain gun, yeah, you can in fact just sit on the Cyber Demon. I mean, we are half dead at the moment, but there's BFG rounds floating around the arena, and there we go.
Yeah. They, oh, nice. And we got the glory kill him.
Yep, we pulled out the accumulator. And we get a full heal for it, too. Nice.
He didn't have the
So,
strength to
yeah,
fire his
I'm not
last
actually
shot.
the biggest fan of the Cyber Demon boss fight, to be perfectly honest, but I do like this twist.
Well, you made that look fucking easy. Oh, he's not dead.
He is not dead. I mean, he gave us the portal back to hell, but yeah. I like this twist.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Now,
He is
now
like
we have to...
because of the additional fire waves that he gets, he is slightly more difficult this time, and I think the splash on his rockets is slightly bigger, but the same strategy actually does apply. He's more agile, but it doesn't matter because we're on PC, so I can, just keep up with him because of my mouse. Wah.
He alternates fire waves. First you jump, then you don't jump, and then you jump.
Yep.
Some learning may be required to take out this boss, but you're making this look like a grade school project or out of kindergarten.
It's not quite that easy, to be perfectly honest. Like, the laser attack, I am unsure about how you're actually meant to dodge it. I get really lucky during this fight and only get hit by it like once, and it does do a fuck ton of damage if you get hit by it, as well as a lot of knockback. But it's like the only thing he actually hits us with for the whole fight.
He only has 3 attacks: fire wave, missile barrage. Well, okay, 4 attacks. He also has rocket charge.
And he's got the rain of rockets as well. But the rain of rockets is actually really easy. The rain of rockets is really easy to avoid because the circles are the designated splash zones. But yeah, we have successfully slain the Cyber Demon. Waha!
Revive from that, motherfucker.
Nah, he can't. He no longer has a head. Blah.
And in the next part,
We continue our trip back to hell. Be safe, everybody.
get out of
we get everything?
way back to hell.
We only missed one secret, and it was a rude trial. Damn it!
There's always next time.